Hey guys, it's Donna. How you doing? It is September 19th and I'm here to bring you your daily, and I am still feeling a little bit under the weather. However, I'm handling it. It's more of the shadow side that I'm feeling, more of the shadow effect. It'll be here for about another week or two. Although I'm drinking out of a Starbucks cup tea to keep awake. Awoke. Okay, guys, so we're going to do the daily for today. I'm going to let Spirit guide me. I did a little prayer. I want to throw some over the screen. I'm going to put some energy and infuse into all of us on the signs to give us nothing but the truth. Call on divine energy to bring in nothing but the truth. God, all the archangels, all the angels and saints, bring in nothing but the truth. You see, guys, I like to keep myself protected, okay? I'm a sensitive empath. Very important for people that are a sensitive empath. You always need to protect yourself. I think most of you guys probably get that you are supposed to protect yourself at all times. You don't go playing with negative energy without protecting yourself, because it can then follow you home and be attached to you, and then you can put it on other people. I know yesterday I had some little bit of negative energy in my home, so I cleansed my whole home yesterday, myself, everything around me, my family, my pets, people that, above the door. I utilize multiple things. I use lavender, sage, white sage. I order it online on Amazon. I also utilize, as I'll show you right now, it's probably still burning, Santos wood. Okay. I also burn Nam Chakra. This is all that I get from online on Amazon. I order it, from if I don't get it there, I will get it from somebody that has gone over to Europe. And I feel like it's important that we always make sure that our spaces and who we are cleansed, because you can never give a precise, perfect reading on anything if you are not allowing your body to separate and be clean to go forward with you guys. So that's important to me to always make sure. Okay, so I want to get to moving. And I want to be able to give you guys a precise reading on whatever's going to come through, whatever signs are going to come through. If all of them do not come through at this time for a daily, I will do it again later on, see if it comes back up again. But not everything's going to come in all at once. Okay? I'm going to work with the Rider-Waite deck. However, I do have these oracle cards that I do work with as well. I also utilize, if I have to, the power deck. I make sure that they're all with me here. And I have my, hold on one second. Okay. Divine Oracle deck as well. There's 4 decks on my desk, okay? And I will utilize whichever one they have me to specify what you need, on top of using my empath ability to be able to go forward. Okay, first time I'm getting Scorpio. Okay, I'm picking up on Scorpio. I got the Magician. Okay. Okay. Take a breath here. All right. What I'm getting is on a Scorpio out there, I feel that there's somebody that is wanting to have a happy, it shows me that you want to be happy and you try so many times to be happy in this situation here, and it feels like you put more into the situation than that it was going nowhere. It's like you put more in than actually they were putting in it. I feel for Scorpio, the other person I feel is not putting forth more. For another that I get is you're definitely trying to bury the hatchet. I get for Scorpio, you've had a lot of tower moments where things have fallen down. You don't feel like they give a shit, and you feel like they don't give a shit. They feel like you don't give a shit. I feel like there's been a lot of hurt and burnt situation going on here. I feel like there's been a lot of continuous. I'm gonna bring this over just a little closer because I'm realming now. I feel like you are definitely going into the second part of your life that shows me the second half of your life. Um, I'm getting that you tried your hardest to keep this situation alive, and I feel that no matter what you've done, it feels like nothing's good enough. It feels like you gave more than they should have. It feels like you have gone into separate corners of the home, the space in between both of you. There's no making up right now, Scorpio. I feel like the phone is not going to ring the way you wanted it to. It should have rang before, and I feel like too much time has gone on where you feel like you're not completed exactly the way that you invested. You put a lot of investment in there. I feel that your heart feels like torn out from beneath the surface. I feel like as much as you want to make things clear, it's like you can't seem to clear the energy between both of you. It feels like you both have gone. I get Three of Pentacles. It's been about money. I feel like you guys have been arguing about money. Who's been doing more money than the other person is what I'm getting. I feel like that you feel that you've invested. I get the Hierophant. It feels like you've been completely hands up without a doubt. You're getting to a place that you feel that you have gone, and I feel like you're not sure if you want to have this come back together or not. Like I feel you, there's a lot of uncertainty, and I feel like you are really heartbroken, and I feel that it's been paining for such a long time, and you feel like, why did it have to happen this way? Why didn't it happen the way that it should have happened all along? And I feel that you feel like no matter how many times that you have said you're sorry when you felt like it wasn't you that needed to say you were sorry, it was them. You apologize for things that weren't done by you. And I feel like there's a lot of haste going on right now. Somebody is crying out for help, and the other person is saying that you're crying wolf, is what I'm getting, as though you're crying out. You're playing like a victim, and I feel like there's no more treading the water with you anymore. Like I feel there's a lot of sadness going on right now. I feel one minute you're trying to stay up, and the next minute you're unable to do so. I feel like you're trying really hard to keep the love going, but it's not happening the way you want. It's like you have invested more than your share, Scorpio. And I feel like you feel like they turned your back. They turned their back on you. They're not telling you the truth. They have not been balancing the account correctly. I feel like they have not balanced the money out. It feels like they have given you more than your share of investments, but they at the same time feel like you have not invested much of yourself into them as well. You're always looking for a knight in shining armor, whether it be he or she. There's a lot of hurt in this card. Like I feel really bad, Scorpio, because I feel like you are done. Like I feel no matter what has happened, Five of Swords, you're done. Walking away. Like you're done. Like I feel like you have gone above and beyond. You get the Star card in reverse. It's like you've given up. You're not going to invest more time. I feel that you have gone to places that you feel that you shouldn't have gone with them. I feel like either there was a pregnancy or there was something going on that I feel that it didn't make much sense to you, that I feel that you cannot really put your finger on, but you feel that they have not shown any sort of justice to you. There's a heartbreak hotel. It's almost like the song that comes in, Heartbreak Hotel. I feel that you are, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. It's like Scorpio, very depressed, very obsessed, rejection. You feel like you've been rejected. There's no going back. You want to go back, but you can't go back. You feel like it's too much too soon to even try to go back. I feel like you have let yourself go. That's what I feel. You've let yourself go. It's like you're trying so many different avenues to make things okay between this relationship, and this relationship went really south fast. I feel like you've seen it going, but you tried to save it. You tried to hold on to it. You tried to care it, give caring and nurturing to it. No matter what you did, it was like it was not happening. It was not going the way that you wanted it. I feel like you've invested, you tried to see their point of view. They didn't want to see your point of view, but you tried to see their point of view. And no matter what you did, you feel like hurt and pain, hurt and pain. Eight of Cups, walking away. You're walking away. Walking away feeling defeated, walking away feeling like the chains between you guys, got the Devil card. It feels the chains between you guys were unhealthy. The relationship was unhealthy. You tried to make it healthy. You tried to go and fix it with everything that you had. You tried to talk it out, walk it out. I feel like you tried many things, but it was not going to go back the way you wanted it to. I feel like you had tried to make things clear, and I feel like you didn't get it the way you wanted it. It feels like you're letting go of everything that is a part of this relationship, and I feel like you are feeling lost, and you're feeling depleted and defeated at the same time. You're feeling that what can I do to feel better from the situation, because no matter what I do, I don't feel better from the situation. I feel like the wands, you get Eight of Wands, eights. I've gotten 3 eights now in a row for you guys. I got the Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like, it shows me that divine energy is at the forefront for you right now. Divine energy is working with you. A lot of secretism has been going on. A lot of secrets came to the surface, or you're going to find out there's been secrets all along. I feel for the Scorpio out there, a lot of Scorpios, I feel, are going to feel this. Okay, I'm also getting that there's Scorpio out there that going for some sort of getting a scan, like a MRI or a CAT scan, something to do with your head, some sort of scan. Been having enormous headaches. It feels stressed out. You feel very stressed out to the max. Scorpio, I feel that there has been in-laws, or there's been adult people that have been Two of Wands. There have been people that have been coming to you. It feels like family members. They've been trying to tell you all along to stay out of the way, like get out of the situation. Your friends, your family have been trying to tell you all along. They've tried to tell you that you can have more and you deserve more than what is in front of you, and you didn't want to believe it. Like you were feeling as though your family were the bad people and the person was a good person, and that you were defending all the time. When you were doing all the defending, I feel like it was like Seven of Swords, carrying all the burdens, carrying everything on yourself, trying to juggle everything, and you left two behind. You left somebody behind because you were too busy trying very hard. 10 of Wands, but it was reversed. 10 of Wands showing me reversed. You've given up. You've given up. You don't want this anymore. The pain is too much for you. I feel that we're gonna find out. I'm gonna go with the divine oracles. There's got to be some light at the end of the tunnel here for my Scorpio. Yep. Okay. Nurture yourself first. Nurture yourself first, Scorpio. It's like, you know, putting down the swords, putting down the wands, putting down the pentacles, putting down everything. You need to nurture yourself. Wake up call. Wake up call for Scorpio out there to wake up call. I'm going to keep going with the oracle. Embrace your power. These cards have already been blessed. They've been shuffled and they've been anointed. I just do extra as we're going through here because people jump out at me. Why don't you? 2 of them. Okay. Bust out of your cocoon. Have faith. Build your own solid ground. I feel like what you're getting right now is that they're telling you that no matter, Scorpio, what is going on in the relationship, it's over. I feel like you tried your best. You did what you could. I feel like these cards here that are really pointing out to me is that you need to nurture yourself back. I know you're depressed right now. The second card I got here was build on solid ground. Okay. Have faith. Okay. You need to have faith. Bust out of your cocoon because you're feeling depressed. You're like putting yourself, embrace your power. And wake up call. This is a wake up call because I feel that you're mighty trying to put yourself in different places and avenues right now. Like you want to go and work out. You want to go and run it out. You want to go drive it out. You want to go swim it out. You want to go fly it out. It's like you want to do everything possible to not feel this feeling, but you have to go through it. And you're going to come out on the other side as long as you continue to have your faith. You need to have faith with everything that you're doing right now. So I feel that's highly important right now, Scorpio. I feel like you need to, let me pull on the Angel Oracle deck. I'll pull a card here for you for a message. Because I know it's like hard for you right now. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So what they're telling me is that you have more, I feel, out there. I feel like you have more to offer the world, offer other people in your life, but I feel like this particular relationship or whatever has manifested itself into this position is no longer needed. I feel like it's hard and I feel like you're going to have to embrace it. You're going to have to work through it, find ways to cope with it. There's many avenues. It feels like there is an ending, but in order for something, when it ends, there's always a new beginning. Closing up the door, opening the window, okay? Closing up one door, opening another door, all right? Either way you want to look at it is that something had to end. Something much more fulfilling is going to come in its place through the thick of the thick. It's hard. Like I feel like you are really feeling it. Like you feel like, why did you do this to me? Why did you leave me like this? Why did you put me in this position? I never wanted to go there. Like, why didn't you tell me the truth from the beginning? Why'd you keep leading me on? You kept putting me in a position to believe you. I believed you over and over again, and all you did was just tell me complete lies over and over again. Things have been lies after lies after lies, and it feels like you don't understand why they needed to lie so much to you, because you would be willing to understand it if they came clean. But the main focus here is life purpose. Your life purpose is not to be with the person right now. Maybe one time up the road it will happen. Maybe one time, coming up the road somewhere, you guys will come back together again. But I don't feel it's going to be now. I feel like you have to have faith. It's a wake-up call for you, because I feel like it was very toxic. The situation was very toxic, and I feel like both of you were not good for each other, and both of you had poured a lot of situations. You poured a lot into this. It's like it was a fountain, and you both kept pouring things in it. Some were pouring good, some were pouring not so good. Together, it didn't make a healthy fountain of water. Like, the fountain was contaminated, the water was contaminated, and I feel like you tried very hard, I feel, to keep things going and keep things alive. So I do feel for Scorpios out there right now, there's an ending, but I feel like there's a new beginning. I feel like no matter what you do and what you say, it's going to come back in a different way for you. I feel like you're going to see new people showing up in your life. There's going to be more advantages for you. There's going to be more surroundings. I know you feel like you want to move now, like you want to just up and move geographically. You want to just go someplace else, because you feel like no matter how many times that you've been on bended knee and praying, you've dropped to the ground to pray. Like, please help me. God, please help me. My angels, please help me. Your loved ones to pass over, please help me. But it's been really, really toxic. The relationship has been toxic, and I feel like there's been too many mistakes that cannot be undone, and too many mistakes that you can't, sorry is one thing, forgiving yourself for being in the situation and not seeing the signs or the red flags sooner, but it wasn't your fault, because you were being led astray is what I'm getting. I feel like you've been being led astray. You have been told things that weren't truly effective to you. I feel like you have tried really hard. I feel to put everything into this situation, and I feel like it came up in such a way that I feel like you don't know what to do next. I feel like you're looking for the answer outside of yourself instead of inside of yourself. I feel like this Scorpio has been crying up a storm and not understanding why all this time that has been invested into the situation, and this is what happens. This is what happened, and all this time, I feel like you have gone through so much together, and I feel like you don't understand why you went through so much together only to come up at this place. And I feel that there's going to be happiness, and you're going to find the true person, or you will come back around someday, but it won't be today or tomorrow or the next day. It won't be soon. I'd be lying to you if I told you that this was going to come back. I don't feel that it is. I feel like it's a closure. I feel like you want more of a closure, and you've already been given, I feel, so many closures to the situation. I feel that they have put it out in your face when they decided to go and do something behind your back that you weren't expecting. And the secrets are no longer secrets anymore, because now the secrets have come to a true understanding. Why their behavior has been so offbeat, why they've been hiding from you and ghosting you, why they seem like they haven't been answering your text messages or your calls, and why they haven't gone any place with you as of lately, or been looking for you. You feel like you've been looking for them and they haven't been looking for you. You feel like you have written down so many things that you want to say, you don't know how to say. I feel like there's things with job situations going on right now. Scorpio, that I feel that you can't even concentrate, I feel, at your position right now. You cannot even concentrate. And I feel like that's not how you roll. That's not how you roll. That's not how you find yourself rolling. Let's see if we can get any sort of, ooh, come back here, my cards. We're not going to use those. Those ones to go flying for some reason. Ten of Swords. A lot of depression, a lot of hurt feelings. Knight of Cups. A lot of depression and a lot of feeling anxiety, but also that there's new beginnings are going to start for you. Whether this be male or female, I feel like you're going into a phase of not allowing people to treat you this way anymore. Like now you're going to have boundaries. Now you're going to set up your boundaries with people. You're not going to let them take advantage, because I feel like you've been taken advantage. It feels like financially. It feels that you've been taken advantage emotionally, mentally. I feel this person had played head games with you on and off. I feel like you're tired of the head games going on. You don't want this anymore. Like I feel like it's really time to let it go. But you got the have faith card, okay? And come in the cocoon state of being. It's like you're okay to stay like this for a little bit of period of time, but you can't remain there. You can't remain. You cannot remain there. You cannot remain in depression and stay put in your house and not go out. And I feel that you've been being agoraphobic. I've been seeing that a lot with a lot of people lately. Ace of Wands you got. I feel like as much as it hurts, you're going to be given new opportunity of a new person in your life. It's going to hurt for a while, but I feel once you get through and realize that it hurts more being in the relationship than it doesn't. Like being in the relationship is hurting you more because you feel alone in the relationship. Even though you have the relationship, it's like I have it, but I feel alone. You feel like this person does not value who you are as a person and how much you worked to have this situation. Now, for Scorpio, this reading right here, this reading can go for any other sign, okay, that has Scorpio in their sun, moon, rising, okay? So this can go for any other, it may fit another person, okay, another sign. If you have Scorpio rising in your charts, in your moon, Scorpio, you feel defeated, but this is going to make you a stronger person. You're going to see. I promise you. It's going to make you a stronger person. You're going to get somebody that's going to come into your life that are going to have more maturity. They're going to be more on your level. They're not going to be putting you to make you feel uncomfortable anymore. Like I feel like you are going to be the person that is going to be able to see before you jump in. Like I feel you're going to be guarded for a while. However, the guardedness is not a really bad thing, okay, to be a little guarded, because people do not always reveal themselves in the very beginning. They like to show a different side of them. And I feel with showing a different side is what you need to see. Like taking somebody for their face value of them telling you something, and you find out up the road that they're not who they say they are. They're not real to who they are. So don't be waiting anymore for that message, that text message. You've been blindsided. You feel you've been blindsided this whole time. I feel you. I definitely feel you. I feel that you feel very confused, very out of it, days. There's a lot of unanswered questions that you have inside of you, like, why did you wait this long for this to happen? But in the end part, I feel that this is set up, all divinely orchestrated for you. I feel so that the person that needs to come into your life will come into your life. And I feel that you will understand that it wasn't about you, and it wasn't about not being true to who you are. I feel that, and this could be vice versa, but I feel like it's more of the Scorpio. You get the Sun card. New beginnings, new person, new environment. I feel that you're going to move. I feel you're definitely going to move, whether you move into a new place because it's too much pain, too many memories, too many hardships, too many tears, too much upsetness, a lot of sleepless nights, walking around like a zombie feeling. I feel like there's newness coming in, but you've had to go through all of this to get to that place. And I feel that it's all going to work out beneficially. It's not your fault, Scorpio. It's not your fault. Somebody didn't tell you the truth from the beginning. They told you a story that you wanted to hear. They kept living that story with you. And then the story got to the end part where you started to feel like there's secrets. There's something going on. Things didn't add up. Like, it didn't add up. And you know that it didn't add up. But you kept trying to just pretend like it didn't exist, that it was only momentarily until they got it, until like things just stopped, or there would be a change of the channel, or something on them would give, but nothing gave. So I feel like this is going to open up new opportunities for you to start. You're going to start fresh. You're going to find yourself looking much more dapper than you do right now, because you're a hot mess right now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to be the person to give you the news, but I'd rather be straight up honest with you than sit there and tell you that everything is glorious, and that the relationship was beneficial, as far as, yes, you learned a lesson, but the lesson was hard. It was a hard lesson. Next time around, I feel like you're going to have the person that adores you, the person that is your equal, the person that is going to shine with you, not going to want to shine more than you. They're going to want you to shine. This person wanted to be the shining person and put you behind, like as though you were the servant and they were the goddess or the god, and you were just there, go-to person when things weren't good. When things weren't good, you were the go-to person. You were the safety net. You have the safety net for them underneath there. Like, I feel that they felt that they can always, you were the fallback person. These things are not happy things to say, but you'll know from the next relationship coming in, guess what? I got this. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I got the tools now. Thank you so much for, giving me all this fucked up shit in my life. But guess what? I'm going to be okay, because at the end of the day, God's going to bring to me what is important. The mask was ripped off. You can no longer escape it. It wasn't something that you didn't internalize everything. Some of the things you did, most of the things you did not. So I feel like it was something that you didn't expect it, but you did. There was an inkling of you that knew something was off, and it's been off for months and months and months, a while, it's been off, and I feel like you've been avoiding the truth. So Scorpio, that's what I got for you today. New, brighter beginnings. I'm going to pull from my power deck my message today. Something that you need to know. Not that you want to know, that you need to know, that the divine is going to give you, that you need to know. Okay. This is what I'm going to leave you with today. We got the 6 of Michael, Archangel Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. See? They're talking to you. It's the end of a cycle, There's light at the end of the tunnel, and you're going to relocate. I definitely feel, whether you move to a new place, a new house, new environment, be around new people, new friends, but you know that it's time to let go. And I'm really, really sorry. I really feel that Archangel Michael is telling you it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. It shows you like it's stormy, okay? It's gloomy, stormy within yourself. You're feeling it internally. And you feel like, I just want to put my head in the pillow and cry and cry and cry. And I want to release and let it all out. And you can do that if you want. That will help. That will definitely help you. But I will leave you with that. I will send a lot of light, a lot of love, a lot of great energy to you. And I feel that you are going to be okay. I promise. At the end of the day, somebody new is going to come into your life. And I feel like you're going to be able to feel more comfortable and not struggling and not being in that hermit mode anymore. I feel like you're going to be able to feel content and complete. So I'm going to leave you with that, Scorpio, for the 19th of September 2019. 1919. Good day. You're going to be fine at the end of the day, I promise. It hurts like a Band-Aid. Got to rip it off, let it scab up, then it'll fall off. A little bit of a scar, nothing that won't go away. Okay? Well, I love you, and I want you to know that I'm here for you if you need me. And till then, I will see you later. Namaste.